Miss Cordy, happy holidays to us.
Happy holidays. We did it.
Oh, I got to say though, right in this lull between Christmas and New Year's, I feel like it's a chance to kind of resettle, to recalibrate a little bit. So I like it. Like I took a big fat 1 hour nap today.
You did? Is that why I couldn't get a hold of you?
Yeah. I was like clicking the keys, doing my works. And then I'm like, let me lay my heady down. And then I was sound asleep. Let's spill some tea.
We got some tea happening here. All right. So here's from Susan. My New Year's resolution is to stop wasting so much time and start managing my days differently. Any tips on how to better spend my life?
This is Susan.
Mm-hmm.
Susan. So let me say this. The fact that you know you're wasting time is good. You've identified what you don't want. So what is it that you want? I'm going to ask you. How do you want to feel? And I'm intuiting, I'm calling you in from the ethers that you want to feel more joy. You want to feel happier. You want things to be easier. That is not merely accomplished with some time management organization. That is accomplished with a real shift of perspective, that there's nothing more important than your joy. There's nothing more important than tending to and caring for yourself so you feel good. There's nothing more important than saying yes to only the things you want to say yes to, those good yeses. There's nothing more important than learning how to say those beautiful no's, which is politely, respectfully, and firmly, and taking your life back into your own hands. Deciding that, making a governing decision, I call them, that you will no longer be a people pleaser, that the person you're going to please is you, that you're no longer going to get yourself all knotted up in codependent relationships where you're so worried how somebody else is going to respond to you. You're going to say goodbye to that. All those things that add weight, that add like baggage to our lives and make life feel heavy and hard. And how am I going to keep everybody happy? How am I going to get all this done? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? It's that shift that says, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to slow my roll here. And I'm going to very intentionally move through my days and call in more joy. And that's as simple as my life is. My life is going to be that simple, but that powerful. So that's what it is. Listen, I got calendar tips for you up the wazoo. Like, schedule all your self-care on that calendar that drives your life. Carve out that hour in the morning and get up earlier and write down your good night ceremony on your calendar and make sure at lunchtime you've got a good 20 minutes to do some breath work or do a little dreaming. Put that on your calendar. If the calendar is what keeps you moving forward on the path of transformation, then bless that calendar and use it to serve you. Mm-hmm. That is the strong tea, my friend.
Okay, my mind just got a little blown. Okay. Sorry, I got excited. So like the calendar that I keep is literally for everyone else. Like the appointments that I have to make, keep so I can have a transactional experience with the nail lady or the massage therapist.
And all that's good. All those things are good. All the things that you have to do in your meetings and stuff are all good. But if that calendar is the manifesto, then make sure on that manifesto every day, there's big chunks that are for the 10 things that if you do them every day and play around with them, get your right recipe. If you do them every day, you feel good. And when you feel good, life is good. And you make good decisions and you call in great things for yourself. When you feel good, my spiritual teacher, Abraham, said, there's nothing more important than you feeling good. Now that's from infinite consciousness. Nothing is more important than you feeling good. You can't help another person when you don't feel good. You can't help the other peoples in the world who need help when you aren't feeling good. Feeling good is your offering. It's the inspiration that impacts everybody who connects with you in your life, in your circle of influence. And then they impact their people and they impact their people. It's exponential, the impact you can have on the world when you make feeling good a priority. There's some tea.